to read you something, and I'd love for you guys, while I'm reading this, to take a moment and think to yourself, what will I choose today? What's important for me to choose today? And I'm going to read you this little motivational thing. It says, it's Tuesday. And since it's Tuesday, choose to smile. Everybody smile. Come on, show me your teeth. Everybody smile. Even if you're not on camera, I know you're smiling. You can't help it. Choose to be happy. Happiness is a choice, guys. Did you know that? Did you know that? In the middle of a mess, Gandhi chose to be happy. In the middle of persecution, he chose to be happy. Choose to be kind. Did you know that kindness is a choice? Did you know that kindness is a choice? You know what? You know when we have to choose to be kind? When we're dealing with the bumpy grumpies of the world. How many of you make calls today and you're going to call a bumpy grumpy? Yep, me too. And you get to choose to be kind. Matt Steves, I can't stand it. You're killing me. You look like the Stella Artois, or not the Stella Artois, the dude, the gentleman. What's his name? The beer guy. What's his name?
Let's.
Yeah, the Dos Equis guy. Is it Dos Equis? Or whatever it is. The gentleman who's on there, and he says, when I choose Dos Equis or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt, yeah. You're telling me you look like him. Okay, here we go. Yet I digress. Choose to be patient. Choose to live with gratitude. Who or what are you grateful for today? Right? Choose to focus on what's important. What's the one thing you can do today for your business such that by doing it, everything else becomes easier or unnecessary? We'll get a listing. Okay, well, what's the one thing that you can do to get a listing such that by doing it, everything else becomes easier or unnecessary? I can call and talk to 5 potential sellers today. You guys do know that anyone who owns a home is a potential seller. Okay. Choose to make a difference. Choose to stay positive. And most importantly, choose God to guide your life. Now, this is not a religious thing. I don't want you guys to go there in your head. But what I am saying is that many of us have a higher power that guides us, right? And you choose to lean into that higher power. So everything that I just went through just now, choose to smile, choose to be happy, choose to love, choose to be patient, choose to be kind, choose to live with gratitude, choose to focus on what's important, choose to help, choose to make a difference, choose to stay positive, choose God to guide your life. Tell me, when I'm reading that out, what are you thinking? What are you thinking about your day today? What's going through your mind? And what choices are you going to make? Joanne says everything is a choice. Yes, you can choose to, or you can choose not to. Right? You can choose to or choose not to. All right, I want to hear from somebody. What are you thinking? When you think about your day, your Manic Monday, today is Tuesday. What will you choose today for yourself and for your business and for the people that you love that are impacted by the success of your business? What will you choose? What will you choose? All right, volunteers now.
Hello. Good morning.
Matt Steves, Dos Equis guy. Come on, tell us.
Hey, representing live here with Amber in the training room for the 9 o'clock.
Amber in the training room. Hey, Amber, good morning.
So obviously we know that our news cycle is pretty heavy right now. So as we were in the beginning of COVID, a few years ago, we were inundated with this rush of negativity and almost freak out of, oh my God, everything's crumbling around us. So as that's happening again, as we're going through this traumatic event as a worldwide human race, I think we have this option again to choose how we're processing this information, choose how we're going to work at our business, and feel that we are here and where we're at and what we're doing, we're here for a reason. And that what we're doing is important and who we are important, but we can still help the rest of the world while we're doing that. But it is challenging right now to keep that positive approach to life. So choosing every day to remind ourselves how we can reach out. Yeah, exactly. Joanne saying make calls, these care calls that we were doing during COVID. You know, I have a lot of clients who are Ukraine and Romanian and Polish, etc. So a good time to reach out to my clients and see how their families are doing. So choosing to be positive during this time. I remember during COVID in the very beginning, I think it was myself and one other agent were in the office during the beginning of COVID. It was like a ghost town in here, but we chose to keep going. We chose to keep our head up and stay out of the slump of negativity.
Yeah.
And we made it through that. So just keep our heads up and know that this is all coming as it will, but it too shall pass as well, I'm sure.
It will. It too shall pass. Matt, thank you for that. Let's give Matt a hand. So true. Because guys, remember what we were talking about last week when we said, I don't know if you were on the call, but I said, hey, we can go into our offices grumpy, or we can go into any situation grumpy, and we look at other people walking in and we can just be sour. But if really there was, you know, those blow up bubbles over people's heads that you can see what's going on and you can, you know, see what they're thinking. What if everybody you ran into had a blow up bubble over their head to tell you what was going on in their life right then and there? Would we not have more empathy? Would we not have more care and kindness in our hearts? And would we not then look at our own situation and say, hey, you know, it's not so bad. It's not so bad, right? It's not so bad. Thanks, Matt. Absolutely. And Joanne did say, I choose time to make care calls again. Yes. The Finnig team choosing to set boundaries. Okay, Finnigs, what do you mean by that? Take yourself off mute if you would. Tell us, what do you mean by setting boundaries?
Good morning, guys. So for me, it's just ending at a certain time of the day and not taking those phone calls all hours of the day. I need to have my family time back, and I can't get burnt out. So setting those boundaries of I'm done at this time, I'm not working on this day is super important for me.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing. Amber Rutherford, who's probably still in that room, has the most amazing voicemail. And I called it like a couple times just to listen to it in the very beginning. And it says, hi, your call is very important to me. I'm really going to mess this up, Amber, if you're listening. But it does say, if I'm excited to speak with you, but and if it's after 6 p.m., I will return your call the next business day. And something to the effect of, on Saturdays, we work by appointment only, and Sundays is for faith, family, and friends. Faith, family, and friends. That is like the maximum of setting boundaries. I love that, Amanda, because really, is this worth it if we're not going to put our faith and our families first?
No, it's not, because the time lost, you never get it back. I love that, Amanda. Okay, we've got time for one more. I want to hear, what are you going to choose today? Somebody tell me. You're going to choose what today? Terry, I'm going to call on you. I can always voluntold Terry, because you're deep in thought.
I am. I'm running everything through my head on what to choose, because I've got different things going on, and I'm going to be meeting with each of my different team members throughout the day, and it's choose to be positive and choose to keep them moving forward and motivated.
I love that.
So yeah, there's a couple of things that are going on. That's just, you know, it's one of those things you got to remember. You can only control what you can control. So choose to control what you can control and let go of what you can't.
Do what you can do and release what you can't do. Do what you can do and read what you can't do. Okay, so I'm going to end with this. All of us are real estate agents. And of course, I was going to say choose to lead generate, but I don't need to say that, right? I mean, if you're on this call, do I really need to tell you guys to lead generate? As soon as we get off this call, look at me. Don't get on Facebook. Don't get on email. Don't get on text. Shut everything off. Shut off all distractions and lead generate. Do I need to say that? Because I say that every time we get off this call. All right. Here's what I would love to just put a little seed in your brain. Choose to ask questions today. Choose to ask open-ended questions in your lead generation, with your team, when you're leading your team, Terry, when you are networking. Choose to ask open-ended questions and be interested, not interesting. Choose to be interested and not interesting today. Choose today to find out as much as you can about the people that you're talking to. Choose to be interested in them, ask them questions, and be interested in their answers. And let's don't real estate vomit puke on people today to be interesting. Because really, people don't care. People, what is it that they say? I'm going to really mess this up. But you know where I'm going with this is
People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
there you go. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Boom, there it is. So choose to ask open-ended questions today. When you're talking to anyone, ask questions that begin with who, what, where, when, how, and why. Who, what, where, when, how, and why, and which. I think which is the other one. We want to ask open-ended questions and give them the opportunity to talk. And then when they answer you, ask them a follow-up question. What's important about that for you? Why is that important? What is that going to do for you and your family? What is that going to do for you? Be interested in their answer. Show that you care, and they will reciprocate with you. That's what makes database calls so fun. All right, guys. I love all of you. I will talk with you all tomorrow, Thursday. I have a guest who's going to be running my show, and she's the FSBO queen, and she's going to tell you how to get FSBO listings on Thursday. She's awesome. She's going to be here. It's great. And even if you don't have a lot of FSBOs out there right now, although they are coming back, they are making a turn, she will teach you how to get FSBO listings, especially today in this seller's market. Love all you guys. Mwah! I will see you in the morning. Tuesday.